Please subscribe to Anfield Home for regular updates of the Reds. Alisson was hoping for a quiet night between the sticks, but instead, he had to watch his team flounder in front of him. He got some crucial fingertips on a Christian Eriksen free kick, but as has been the case too often of late, his distribution was shaky a few times. Sorry Trent, but keep defending like this and the narrative isn't going to go away. The right-back was all over the place in the first half, being caught out of position for Jadon Sancho's opener and also receiving a yellow card. Gomez started alongside Virgil van Dijk for the first time since 2020, but rather than a happy reunion, it was a night to forget. Gomez was part of a shambolic defense in the first half, albeit arguably the best of a bad bunch, before Marcus Rashford ran off him for the second goal. Van Dijk has been short of his unrivaled best so far this season, and that continued, in what was one of his worst ever displays for Liverpool. There was nearly a mix-up with Alisson, too, with Van Dijk worryingly looking more like Harry Maguire. Robertson used to have a telepathic understanding with Sadio Mane, but he is still waiting to fully click with Luis Diaz down the left flank. Lacked energy, which is concerning for such a relentless player. Perhaps no surprise after he was overplayed last season though. Henderson started in the number 6 role after the surprise omission of Fabinho, as he played in a position that could become more regular with age. The captain was woeful, not shielding the defense and often barking at others when he was as much to blame to anyone. Jurgen Klopp showed real faith in Elliott, keeping him in the team after being one of the rare brighter points of the campaign to date. The teenager was the brightest Liverpool player and he did provide some much-needed guile and effort. He wasn't blameless, however, and was part of a midfield that lacked control and wasn't good defensively for Sancho's strike. James Milner shouldn't be starting at Old Trafford at the age of 36. This is what happens when he does, with the veteran providing plenty of effort but little output. Constantly bickered with Van Dijk, suggesting that all is not well at Liverpool currently. Salah was looking to continue his rich vein of form against United, memorably scoring a hat-trick at Old Trafford last season. As has too often been the case this season, though, he found himself on the periphery of the action, being marked well and not getting any service. He kept trying to reduce the arrears and did just that, pulling a goal back with a header. Diaz tried his best to make things happen, but he was marked excellently by Diogo Dalot, who got the better of him. Poked wide after one nice piece of play and faded as the minutes passed, this was a game where Maine was missed on the left-hand side, with the Senegalese more of a natural goal threat. With Darwin Núñez suspended, Firmino led the line, or should have, ending up deep in midfield far too often. This was the same pale imitation of the once great player who used to light up games, with the Brazilian anonymous both on and off the ball. One stupid scoop pass in a good position, when an easier ball was on, summed up a forgettable evening, as did an air kick.